2020 was a dumpster fire, it's finally done. Let me tally up the good things that happened, none. The misery that we endured was pretty much constant, but tragedy plus time equals YouTube content. So switch off your socials, stop checking your emails, and I'll take you through the year in excruciating detail. Spotify might sue me, but please relax and sit back, cause this track's 2020 rap. January 1st, expecting a fresh start, a new year. 2020 full of plenty things we're gonna do here. 2019 was a bust. Fires in the Amazon, protesters in Hong Kong, Boris getting Brexit done. But now I'm looking forward, that's optimism. No optician, but I still got 2020 vision. Olympics up in June, gold medals with the clapping. I got tickets to Coachella, which is definitely gonna happen. Admittedly, we didn't kick off with the strongest of starts. Australia's ablaze, cuddly koalas charred, Bush burning like Moses, kangaroos to kebab, and Trump's getting impeached because he sucks at his job. Still, at least he hasn't started World War III. An American drone has killed Soleimani. It's technically a war crime, but USA! And I'm hearing on the news about this Wuhan place. I'm sure it's nothing, let's not overreact for no reason. Meghan and Harry quit the crown to start a spin-off season. Told the royal family shove it, who responded with gasps and moved away beyond Queen Lizzie's lizardy grasp. It's only been a month, but already it's hella dramatic. And then Kobe and his daughter lose their lives in Calabasas. Helicopter crashes, talent vanishes, tragic. No way is 2020 getting any more traumatic. February, we ain't talking about a virus but a parasite. Cinematic magic from Korea, the southern side. Best picture winner, Biden watched in amazement, thought, what a great idea, hiding out in a basement. Democratic primaries and Bernie's right up there, and he's once again asking Joe, stop sniffing hair. Yang Gang panic cause their man got no delegates. Bloomberg spends his bank balance trying to stay relevant. Kansas City ring winning, Super Bowl Miami. J-Lo singing, over 50 still a mammy. Shakira sharing spotlights for the halftime songs, giving dads across America those full chub schlongs. And on the subject of repugnant men with sexual urges, Harvey Weinstein getting served as just desserts. It's a fitting end, lock him up, discard the key. He's going down, but this time consensually. Marching on, this month's got me feeling positive. I'm vaguely aware the choice of words seems ominous. Big trouble in China, Olympics postponed, and now to eat my morning bat and check the Dow Jones.
If you speak Mandarin, your flights are now cancelling.
All of this caused by someone hankering for pangolin. COVID-19, virus without equal. You'll still get it, even if you missed the 18 prequels. Let's hope it fizzles out just like SARS. No, it got Tom Hanks and other beloved stars. Still, I'm learning new skills. Sourdough in the oven, let's have a catch-up on Zoom, a new app that I'm loving. Sweatpants on the couch, AC on the switch, Tiger King on Netflix, Carol Baskin's a bitch. Sure, quarantine's weird with its valleys and peaks, but if we just stay home, it'll be done in 2 weeks. Fuck Zoom, fuck sourdough, it's all fucking agony. And fuck Italians singing on the fucking balconies. Have you been to the stores? It's gone full on Mad Max. No TP and Karen screaming about wearing masks. It's been a whole month, I bought a gun. When will this shit stop? I'm sick of watching lip-syncing snippets on TikTok. Now they're cancelling sports. I swear on my honor, I'll take a governor hostage. Ooh, $1,200. I guess I'll stay home another week, glued to the news. Kim Jong-un's got COVID, and Bojo too. Democrats see fit to pick a senile fella who says it's safe for us to vote while he's still in his cellar. I'm doing workouts on YouTube, my floor's the gym, and I learned how to pronounce hydroxychloroquine. But it's all getting too much, I'm having trouble with sleeping. Trump's plan to drink bleach starts to sound quite appealing. We're still banging pans to show support for all the workers as we're invaded by hornets whose sole purpose is to murder. And when you think the whole year can't get more absurd, 911's called on a black man for watching birds. It's a cruel summer coming, bodies stuffed in trucks, an unjust nation about to self-destruct. Inequality rife, racism a scourge. So grab your balaclava, we're doing the purge. Unemployment off the charts, but they protect the elite. Cops shooting black people down in the streets. Black Lives Matter at the protest proclaim. George Floyd, Breonna Taylor say their names. So much anger and division that it's hard to make a joke, but then a small ray of hope from the SpaceX bloke. Something to unite us, we all think the same. Elon Musk's kid has a really dumb name. The protests don't stop, and in Lafayette Square, a photo shoot for Trump with tear gas in the air. I'm no expert on scripture, but I'll give a recital. Thou shalt not assault your citizens to pose with the Bible. Trump learns about Juneteenth, and cause he's impulsive, makes plans for 1 million fans to rally in Tulsa. MAGA hashtags taken over by the K-pop stands. In reality, attendance was as small as his hands. The kids are alt-right, they can't trust the fake news, so Proud Boys make noise about Confederate statues, linking arms around a general, gathered outside in a polo, shouting YOLO for some racist who died. Ghislaine Maxwell was Epstein's pedophile leader. She's a arrested, I'm sure she won't kill herself either. Antifa keep themselves busy smashing up shops, no one defunds the police, but they do cancel cops. So it's 6 months down, 6 more to endure in this first half of a trash year, to be sure. I'm not saying it was all bad all of the time. There was an office reunion, admittedly online. John Krasinski had good news, and for 1 week we sang happy birthday 2 times through while washing our hands. There was UFO footage, even though it was cloudy. Brad and Jen reunited, we got crushes on Fauci. Looking forward to the second half, we're surely through the worst of it. I hope Wayfair starts including kids with all their purchases. July, I'm gonna get my hair cut by a professional. August, by then Biden will emerge from his hiding hole. I hope the stimulus package gets a few more sponsors. I hope Ruth Bader Ginsburg holds on a bit longer. One thing we can be sure of, though so much will change, Elon Musk's kid will still have a really dumb name.
2020 completed, and as it recedes in the rearview reciters to help you remember. This is part 2, so I'm taking you through all the news that accrued from July to December. Improbable horrors, historical happenings simply unstoppable, not comical, so I'll chronicle all of these obstacles quickly as possible. July, we're already exhausted, looking back at all the damage done. Disney Plus releases us from boredom, making available Hamilton. Maybe he'd write his way out of this misery, but I'm not messing with that, just don't think it's that interesting. Listening to history summed up in rap, so many conspiracies spreading online, I'm having some trouble just choosing one. Hollywood liberals extracting adrenochrome, what would we do without QAnon? Aussies in Melbourne on lockdown for months, it's not a good eye, mate. Call that a knife? This is a knife. Is it a knife or is it a cake? Celebrities' Twitter accounts getting hacked, Elon Musk leads that Bitcoin scam. Black Panther T'Challa is taken by cancer, rest in peace Chadwick Boseman. Ammonium nitrate erupting in Lebanon, Cali the fires are spreading. They're violent and cruel and ruining lives, almost as many as Ellen. North Korean leader in a coma, call that Kim Jong-il. Bannon's arrested for fraudulent border wall funding, conning investors with skill. Cardi and Meghan hook up for a banger, excessive vulgarity features. Right-wing weirdo Ben Shapiro can only say wet-ass P-words. Tenet releases in cinemas, showing that Nolan's so dangerous, when will we learn? Popcorn with the side of COVID, some men just want to watch the world burn. Ruth Bader Ginsburg gone down in her prime at the tender young age of 24. I might have gone mixed up, but what do you expect that you'd get comparing her to Biggie Smalls? Schools are reopening, students attending cause classes in person can't wait. A graph of mathematics will ladle our youth and decipher mortality rates. Presidential debates commencing in haste. Trump says stand by to the Proud Boys. Biden replies,
will you shut up, man?
Cause he'd die of surprise from a loud noise. RIP to RBG, GOP can't hide their enjoyment. Trump voices a choice for a pro-life judge to proceed with a lifetime appointment. That's ACB, while AOC plays Among Us with Ilhan on Twitch. And bad guys online try to body shame Billy, saying Eilish stay clear of the fridge. Van Halen finally taps out in the bubble, the Lakers succeed. President Trump has COVID, being rushed by chopper to Walter Reed. His doctors report that he's doing well, just a sore throat and a slight thirst. He recovers while binging Queen's Gambit, which he loves, because white's first. NASA discovers the moon has some water, it's possible there could be life. That's yet another place that we've discovered is whatever Ben Shapiro's wife. Pence and Kamala divided by plexiglass, battle it out in Salt Lake. The whole thing just flies by.
Except me, I land on his old face.
November 3rd, election night. Trump or Biden, selection time. Voting by mail could be destined to fail, so we recommend that you get in line. Cubans go red in the Florida Keys as we track results on the big screens. We won't even know the results for a week. Midwest, you prick tease. Records are broken and so on his heart, even though he exceeded his polls. And Democrats vote while Republicans note that they only got votes because they stole. Count every legal one, the quote. Those Dominion machines must be evil. Tell us how you did it, Joe. I guess I was chosen by millions more people. PlayStation 5 is released, but you better be quick or willing to pay more. And if not, at least you can play Cyberpunk at 10 FPS on PS4. Obama's been busy with writing and finally releases his memoir. Harry Styles in a dress on the Vogue cover. There goes my no-fap November. Dolly Parton's been funding a vaccine, though there are some side effects. It'll keep you working 9 to 5 but give you massive breasts. Advice is ignored to not travel for Thanksgiving, tempting a massive calamity. And we all hop on planes to fly back to our childhood homes, eat turkey and murder our families. Eviction protection's expiring. Congress is shamelessly glacial. McConnell decides that we can survive on half we got given in April. Government secrets are hacked by the Russians. Security's so overwhelmed. They want to embarrass America. We already did it ourselves. Britain has finally Brexited. Boris declares there's no crisis. Preparing to trade with the world as new export. A mutated strain of the virus. The vaccine is finally here. Prioritize elderly people. That's all of our leaders. So Mike Pence will survive.
And I won't die either.
It's been a whole year without precedent. All of us living our lives on the precipice. Every economy suffered from losses, unless you're investing in therapists. But look on the bright side. Next pandemic will be ready. Who could have predicted this shit show? Hindsight's 2020.